In watching you hit this shot right now,
Right?
very, very, very little like hand action.
Very little. Body holds that this way. If the body stops, this I call it jackknife. It goes,
Sure.
you know how it does with a 3-iron. Watch the top of Hogan's head through the golf swing. There's that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so he didn't drop.
If you had something to say to like an up-and-coming junior who's really good,
Right.
your biggest piece of advice would be?
Milwaukee's own Skip Kendall.
Skip Kendall.
Skip Kendall is 5 under today.
At the 9th. Chips in for birdie. He's tied for 3rd, 2 shots off the lead.
We're at the Champions event here in Madison, Wisconsin, TPC of Wisconsin. We have Rocco Mediate, legend, iconic figure here on the Champions.
Neither one of those are even in the same. No.
Yeah, you know.
I can pitch a little.
Okay, all right, okay. So here we are. We're in the short game area.
I live here.
Again, we're hitting about a 30-yard shot. I don't know, just, you know, kind of pick your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Oh, he's full of baloney.
Here we go.
Full of baloney. Okay, so well, go ahead.
Yeah, so, you know, obviously you're hitting this shot, about a 30-yarder, which everyone is coming pretty close to going.
They're
in
not
here.
bad. They're not terrible for me.
What are you thinking about? What are you doing? I mean, are you just going through the motions, or you know, what do you think about? Just picking your brain here, kind of.
Well, first I have a good tool right here. But
Okay.
it's 127 grams. It's free. It's a 6.5 spinner basically, which I've played in the rifle product. They don't make it anymore, but for 100 years. So that's the first thing. So I have really good equipment.
So let me tell you what I see, and let me see if I go close. So
Far away.
in watching you hit this shot right now,
Right.
very, very, very little like hand action.
Very little.
It just looks like, you know, you're bringing the club up.
Except for through.
Just
through, I'll give it a little.
Okay. All right.
So I always tell people, you can be active here as long as this supports it. As long as the body supports it. You don't want to see guys pitching looking like this, right?
Exactly.
So it's like on a normal, normal pitch where I want normal, I kind of tighten down and just use the body more. So there's nothing to shadow. The face never gets closed. It always goes this way.
This right hand kind of never goes that way.
Yeah, no,
it's always
the
underneath.
body holds that this way. If the body stops, this I call it jackknife. It goes, you know how it does with a 3-iron.
Because you're rotating your upper body.
Yes, so I have weight motion in pitching. I don't get this way and stay there. I get centered. I move into my right, and I go up toward my left side somewhere, and that works.
Little Gary Player walkthrough there.
Yeah, and it's lateral. First of all, lateral motion shallows out the bottom of the arc. Period.
Okay. Yeah.
With a 3-iron or with anything. So I'm not trying to get this thing in the ground much. I'm just trying to. I take the right shoulder on the through swing and put it towards the ball that way. So the more I go this way towards it, the cleaner it becomes. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? You feel like if you go down, the club's going to go in. It doesn't do it. And I remember, and I've told this story. It's a name drop. Sam Snead in like 2001 at Augusta. Ricky Smith and I, he's watching me hit balls in the end of the range. It's late. I see him walking towards us, Mr. Snead. I'm like, oh, shit. He's not going to. Why is he coming over here? There's no one else on the range. It's late. We're in a corner. So, Sonny, tell me, pretty draws hitting these big high draw 4-iron.
Right.
And he goes, well, what do you think about? I'm going, oh my God, now I got to answer him. I mean, I don't even know. Rick's like, Rick's like dying. He loves this.
Right.
I go, well, I just move into my right side and I move up to my left side. My head moves back a little bit, gets over my right, it gets up to my left. He goes, well, let me tell you a story. It's okay. Tell me a story. So we're sitting here and he goes, when I played my best, I felt left shoulder to right knee. He said, I might not get there, but I felt like it was getting to my right knee.
Sure.
I said, then what? Because then I felt the right shoulder to the ball. And I went, yeah, okay, all right. But wouldn't you hit it like heavy? And he goes, I can't really explain why, but no, you will not.
Lower body's turning though.
I guess. I mean, it's like.
So if you go down, I mean, but if your lower body doesn't move.
Right, but you want it's down, but level. That's you see all the up and down. Yeah, it was so cool. So it's a down. I'll pitch one a little shorter for, but it's down, but level. See, it's down, barely gotten into the ground, so it's level, which is weird because you know, they were talking. I was watching this Instagram thing today about the Hogan drop. He didn't drop. Watch the top of Hogan's head through the golf swing. Moves that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so he didn't drop. He just stayed level. He talked about it. Jimmy Beller taught me about this stuff. He was Hogan. Sam Burr was his teacher, and he talked to Hogan every day back in the day because Bird was always teaching. So he talked to Jimmy, and he said, "No, I want to stay level. I want to be tall at address, tall at top, taller at impact, which kept him level, and tall through. There's no drop that much."
Right.
So, I mean, it doesn't matter. The guys are great drop. They're amazing.
Sure.
But it's all misunderstood. So I like level. If I'm level, it's hard to, I can screw it up, but it's harder to screw it up.
You see,
Let me put it that way.
like what I want everyone to know right here, this is really tight.
It is
here.
tight. I love this.
This grass is really tight.
Into the grain.
Most people would really, I would say struggle.
Yeah.
You know, like from this shot, like having this shot, like you're going to see the toe
too. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
you see it. Oh, you see it.
Your struggle is
You
not
see it.
This is awesome.
But it's
right here.
like,
I mean, this
if I
is
move
fantastic.
up to it, I get that. It's like I'm just tossing it that way. Faces right here. And that's done by that. It's cool.
This is just so good.
It's so good. I mean, I love doing this so much. And
I see you doing it a lot. You know, like
I do.
Instagram. Yeah. So
you know why? And you're gonna love this. Well, why do you keep posting these pitching videos? I'm like, well, because it's kind of important. I'm trying to show you guys how important it is. Well, what do you mean? I said, well, the number one player on earth, as we know, is Scotty. The number one striker on earth, as we know, is Scotty.
Right.
He was number one in greens in regulation at like 13 and a half, 14 greens a day at his best.
Right.
Which means he's missing, say, 16 to 30 greens a week. How is he beating anybody?
Right.
Oh, well, he drives straight. No, that's not it. Oh, his forearms are magnificent. Nope, doesn't matter. This is, though.
Yeah.
And he putts
he's one of
okay.
Yeah.
He putts great, but he doesn't putt like Tiger
amazing.
putt.
Right.
And he still wins. Who knows how many he's going to win now.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, you could be your best. You hit 14 greens. What do you do those other 4 you miss? What, we're done? No. So I think that's what, I wish I'd have done this more when I was younger.
He's definitely getting him up and down, though.
Oh, man. Jordan was that way when he was his best. All the best guys are getting it up and down all the time.
So, Rock, if you had something to say to like an up-and-coming junior who's really good,
right,
your biggest piece of advice would be?
I would spend 80% of my time inside 100. That's where the game is. Now, maybe for the scoring clubs, right?
Yeah.
But now the scoring clubs for these kids out there now are inside 160. It's a 9-iron.
Well, for sure.
What did we hit from 160? We hit a pretty good 7-iron most of the time. I still try to hit it hard.
I'm hitting a good 7-iron.
I can't get a 7-iron. I mean, 150, 145-ish is an 8-iron.
It's funny. It's funny you say that.
That's what it's been for 40 years.
For sure. It's funny you say that too, because one of my students was just at a FSU camp. And that Luke Clanton got up and spoke at the end, who now he has a Stewart card.
Right.
But he spoke at the end of the camp, and he said, here at FSU, we spend 95% of our practice time from 130 yards in.
There you go.
And so that was like exactly what you're saying is so important.
If you do it really,
so
I tell people this motion runs to the driver. It's just bigger, hopefully, at the driver.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's like when I hit a normal shot, I'm here, and I'm here. That's what I do. I go, I kind of boom. I've done this for 40 years. So there's motion.
Your full swing is very.
It's almost identical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
is fine. Which is fine. But this, what I see now is, we've talked. Matthew and I were just talking about it. Back 20 years ago, we were in here. We were in the toe all the time. You get it in here, get it in the hole.
Yeah, get the toe.
It comes out. It comes out.
It does. Every
but
time.
The heel digs holes.
Right.
The toe cuts.
So that's one of the things that,
really cool.
When I'm around the green, when I show, kids how to handle those shots where you have really bad lies right around the green, you got to go toe deep.
You have to be toe down. You have to. And you can open it up and all, but the heel, when you see a guy pitching looks like this, there's an issue.
Yes.
Because this gets in the way.
Yes.
This heel is evil. So
no question.
At worst level, And if you stay level, it's like if you stay the same place, the bottom is easier to find.
Like the beauty of that hit pretty far behind
Yeah,
the golf ball right there.
absolutely. Coming in
Since you're-
shallow.
Yes. I mean,
And
that's a
Then more solid where I'm hitting on it. That's just a little bit behind it. But that's what people don't understand. We rarely hit. That's what this is for.
I know.
So I'm trying to introduce the bounce. I'm trying to make the bounce. I'm trying to go down with the bounce. That's all bounce.
So is that wedge a little bit more upright?
Yeah, this is 64.5. It's always been that way. So it's probably a degree. Then
Yeah.
I don't know what normal is.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have no
But
idea.
Yeah,
But
it's probably a little
it's
bit
money.
Up. Yeah. So it's probably just a little bit off.
Mm-hmm. But if you get good at this, it takes the pressure off. I mean, and even though as much as, and you know this as well as anybody, as much as we still do it, and I spend most of my time doing this, I'm still going to dump one right in front of me sometime. I'm still going to hit. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But if you really work on it and have it become natural, and you're a reasonable striker, you have a massive chance to do some crazy things.
Yeah.
But this is it. That's the first place I go.
Man, it's awesome, Rock. Hey man, really appreciate it. Thanks for spending time.
Anytime. Love your stuff. I look at your stuff all the time too.
I'm Skip Kendall. I've played the PGA Tour for almost 20 years, and now the Champions Tour for almost 10. I've been a professional for almost 40 years, and I've teed it up with some of the world's best players. If you're serious about taking your game to the next level, I want to share my wisdom with you. So click the link below, send me a message, and let's get started to make you the best player that you can possibly be.